Good afternoon, my friends. How are we today? I hope you're doing really well. Thanks for joining me this afternoon. What are we up to? The 27th day of Junk Journal, January 2024, and today we're up to lyrics. And as I said in the end of the video yesterday, I'm going to put my thinking cap on because I have so many songs that I love. And lyrics, depending on the many moods of Mandy, it depends on whether a song speaks to me or not. So, yes. Anyway, I thought and I thought and I thunked and I thought, and I decided that I would use a song that whenever we go away in the car, in the caravan, my daughter and I, we've got a road trip playlist that we play through the stereo and we shuffle it, but the first song always has to be Absolutely Everybody, and by what's her name, Vanessa Amorosi. So I found the lyrics and I printed it out, and I've got a bit of music paper behind it. It's old from the Graphics Fairy, just a sheet of music paper, and on the back I've just got a bit of random paper. So I'm going to tear the edges off, and I've used the bank paper, which is only 60 GSM, so it's like the old letters. And I was playing with a bit of paper that I was using yesterday for stamping, and I thought the old French letters, that they never had envelopes, so they used to fold their letters in a way that it became the envelope, and sometimes they'd poke one end into the other. It's not going to let me do it because of course they had this lighter weight paper as well. Get in there, get in there. And then they'd put a seal, and then the front would have the stamp and the address. I thought we could do something like that. So obviously the back of this piece will be my daily journal writing. It's way too much for what I need, but that doesn't matter. So because we had such a long video, because that was quite a process to do this layered effect. So today, a little bit simpler. I found this gorgeous wreath this is again on the Graphics Fairy, and I was thinking, and I've put a piece of old paper behind it, so it's not quite the same, but close enough. So when I cut it out, I didn't have white bits. But I thought, how cool. So it's more than 12 centimetres because I've got this little bit on the edge of the ruler. How cool would it be if I cut out a section of it? So if I could cut out that bottom section, and that could be my belly band with my little letter poking out. So that's my plan. That's my plan of attack. And of course I've got the ink. So earlier on in January I did a wax seal, and after I'd finished the video I did about 10 or so. Put them in this little baby jar, and this one is covered in let me put it up there so you can see. It's all roses. It's really quite detailed, quite beautiful. And I've still got this on there, and I went, oh, it's got the pink roses, and we could be using that. So I'm going to ink my little lyrics label. Oh, I've been up this morning. I'm on to the third load of washing all my husband and daughter's, like all their work clothes from the week, and been and picked up the grocery shoppings, and but it's a lovely day. It's not too hot, not too cold. So I'm just going to tear the edges. If I tear the edges, yes, I'm going to tear them. Because we want our letter to look like a well-loved letter, one that's you've had in your pocket and you keep on opening and closing it because you reread it. One of those types of letters. Oops. And a bit, that's okay, because that's what would happen if you had a letter going in and out of your pocket. We'll have a few rips here and there. Oh, that one didn't go straight at the bottom. That last bit off, yep. And across the top. So what's everyone else up to today? I got another milestone. So I told you yesterday that YouTube sent me an email and congratulated me on reaching 300 watch hours. And when I got up this morning, I had another one, and it was congratulations because I'd got to 900 subscribers. So thank you so much, everyone out there, subscribing to my channel and supporting me. So not much longer. When I get to 1,000, I'll have to have a bit of a giveaway, I think, because that's a bit exciting. So it's all fun. So next week, everything like school goes back, and just get into that. School goes back, and I also my volunteering workshops start up again. That's watercolor and a general craft one. I swap it out. I do yarn, or we call it yarnfulness, because it's all supposed to be all mindfulness type of stuff. So yarnfulness and art journaling, paper craft, which, like junk journaling and card making and scrapbooking and anything paper, and textiles. So hand sewing, visible mending, slow stitching, you name it, whatever, because I'm a weirdo and I do all that stuff. So it's probably lucky that January's nearly finished, because I'd be going back and I wouldn't be able to keep doing my videos every day. So once this is over, I'll have to go back to just 1 or 2 a week, maybe 3, depending on what I've got on for the week. Right, so I'm going to put that bit over. I'm going to have the song lyrics on the outside, so that so my writing will end up on the inside. So that comes up to here. The other thing we need to do, of course, is once this is done, I have to ink, because if this was going in and out of your pocket, it would get grubby on those folds, because imagine if you had you go like that, the dirt of your fingers would eventually rub onto the fold. Right. And then we want to go, just put in this is my rough bit, so that one's sort of about there. Not that it really matters, because they're all different. And then we give that outside bit a bit of a grot, a bit of a grubby uppy. Have you ever gotten any? I don't have any real French or Italian letters where they used to do this type of folding. Probably I have to make sure I don't make it too wide, because obviously so I can come right in about there. Okay, so when you undo it, see these ones wouldn't get dirty and these ones wouldn't either, but see, so where the folds are that you would run your finger along, that's where they're dirty. And it looks quite cute, and I think we might do a little bit of dog-eared corners. And we might go so that oh, it doesn't matter because this will be the front or the back. Let's put the writing on the outside. No, if I want to use that, it has to go on the outside. Sorry, indecisive. Sometimes I'm indecisive, but then I'm not so sure. That goes in there. Okay, because I was thinking I could put that on there, but only glue it on this side, not that side. But then again, I could also just put that over. So we're going to leave that in the little cogs of the brain to think about, because of course that has to go on there as well. And we need to cut this out with our knife. And I need to put my reading glasses on and not my distance ones. That will make cutting this out a lot better. So I'm just double checking. So from the edge of my ruler, it's at 12. I might need a pencil just so that I know where. See, that be halfway through there. So this is what I'm really doing is you know, a bit outside the box, so to speak. See, that would be, so that would take that up to there. That would be, could be nice. And I'd cut it around those leaves there and around those leaves there. Or we can twist it. It's not quite as thick. If we did that, we could go around cutting that bit out there, and that would take it over up to that. So we could have that bit. That's cute too. But this way we'd have that one doesn't quite work, but I think I like this because it's that's the thicker one. So I need to just mark where I'm going to trim to. So I think I will go in around here, around there, down that bit there, cut that bit of leaf off, and then on this side we will, that's up to there. That'll be on the inside of the book, so that one we might actually just trim straight through that leaf there, and then go around through down here. I won't have that bit stuck up, so I'll come around there, and then obviously around all of this bit. I'll leave those buds, come under there, through there, around here, and then obviously all of that as per the design. Okay, so that's my method. I'll see you when I finish cutting it out. Okay. Done. That wasn't too bad. those for something else. So I did print this out on 170 GSM paper, and so that it's nice and sturdy. Use this, and we'll just ink those edges just to get the white paper, because it doesn't matter how you cut, you always get that little bit. And we'll see if I've measured it properly. Oh, I've missed a bit right in there, I can see. Get in there. Kind of in a roundabout way. Ink it and no one will know. So when I was out this morning, we zipped into Aldi, and I bought, my daughter and I bought a ultrasonic jewelry cleaner, and we put it in and she put in her necklace that she wears every day, and I popped in my wedding ring and engagement ring and stuff, and the water, oh my goodness, amazing. I could leave that little bit because it could poke out. It's going to go up there a bit. If that's there, yeah, that won't poke out too far. That's okay. Or maybe I'll have just the one leaf. The other one might actually poke out too far, and then it will get ruined. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's pretty cute. And then our letter, come here, little letter, will poke in there. Okay, so now let's think. I could always cut another one out and just, no, that's too much. Stop it, Maddie. So that there. That's going to be too much. But this wouldn't be too much, especially if I had it over like that and stuck it to the page. But if I'm not using the thing, I can have this one, because then you can see that absolutely everybody, absolutely everybody. That's okay if that goes over in the top. What do we think? And lyrics can just poke out behind. Not 100% sold on that. We will use it. It's still going to stay there on my desk. I did pull out a couple of music stamps, so maybe we could stamp some music in the background. Got this one. Which way does it go? That way. I don't think that makes it so dirty, and you probably can't really see the. Probably better if I do that. Old as, I don't even know where it came from, but I could just sort of like do a bit of. Or I've got this little one. This is a Kaiser Craft one, I think. Oh, and Dantino up there. Andante. I could just, put a little bit of music there. What was in there? Oh, the other one was just swirls. Originally I was thinking of actually putting some on the letter. But that might even be cute on the page. And I'll just do it in the Distress ink. Yeah, that might just lift the page, I think. Right, let's get ourselves a block. Now, might have to put that there because all the pages aren't even underneath. So I'm just going to use Distress ink because I don't want it to be really in your face. I don't take as well so that anything over the top. And oh, that's cute. Do we want to put it? If I put it there, it'll go that way. I don't want to overdo it. I think just one might be enough. And these ones, they've gone yellow. I don't even know why they've gone yellow. They were basic grey ones. Weird. They're still soft and supple. Totally. But this one, same set, and that one's still clear. Bit weird. Our stamps. How funny they can be. Fickle they can be, I think. Right, and I'm just thinking that I have this up the right way. And just making sure it's the right way. I'm going to have to stamp it. So it's one of those ones I just can't clean it anymore because I've just used it so much. Doesn't matter what I do, it doesn't clean. I think that's the right way. Oh, it's incorrect. It's music that's written the wrong way. As in, it doesn't matter which way it goes. They've got bar lines that go down and don't mean anything. Okay, but it's that way, I think. Right. Now, I'm just, what did I say, that way? Yep. So, I think I'm not even going to put it on the block. I don't want massive, I don't want a block of music. I just want to touch it. Oh, so hard with the book. It's so big and, there we go, just like that. Beautiful. I might just do a little bit clearer in that corner. That's all. Just like that. That should do the trick. Don't think we need to have that one either. Okay. Let us, I'll take that out. Let's see. Oh yeah, see that just lifts it a little bit. Just lifts it a bit. Oh, I put that big lump there. I have to make sure my music goes the other way so that you can see it. Maybe we do need the flourish up the top. Yes. It really does lift it, so let's just do it. Funny, you think it's okay, and then you kind of put it together and it's not. I think I'm going to go that way so that, yeah. I'll have to put that right close to that corner, otherwise I won't get it in there. Okay. Oh, maybe it's not really going to work, is it? Put the paper in there, hopefully that's flat enough. It's still not even, I'm going to have to just put it down. It's still, okay. not as good a image, but that's okay. I couldn't get in there with the block. So let's see. And that means I think we might have to put more music there so that I can have that. Because I mean, if you're putting it in, that's the way it's naturally going to go. So put a little bit of music just there. Squish it down. Nice. May as well cover it all up. There we go. We'll just do the ghost prints. There we go. All right. You and you. Does need something else though, because that's like way too simple. Okay, well, we can put that down. Anyway, just going to, so that I know where to put the glue. Have it about there. Okay, what else can we do then? We can maybe this doesn't need to go on my letter. Maybe it just needs to go on there. No. We need some sort of little embellishment. Oh, and we've got to have this lyrics. Oh, that will help. Put that there. I've still got all those things yesterday. Got to put a couple of little pink roses. Is that going to hold it? Nope. It's not even going to hold it. Okay, so that means we do need a little clip or something. Let's put you down. So indecisive. Yesterday I knew exactly what I was doing because I'd thought about it. Today I was only thinking about what lyrics I wanted to use. And I have got you there. So we either need something else to go in there so it's fat enough to stay, or we put a little something across the bottom to hold it in, or I glue it in a little bit further so that it can, that's what I can do. Glue it in a little bit further. See if that will help hold it. Still not enough. I think it's because I've just got normal copy paper here. I can go all the way to there. But where there's a will, there's a way. It's going to stay. Ah, that's better. I can feel already that, yes. Perfect. All right, so that's my lyrics. Kind of does need a little something. This might be too big to use. Nope. Little butterflies. What else have we got? Oh, look at all of them. Does anyone know that I like pink roses? If you didn't, you do now. Stamps. Caravan. More roses. And then we're into the butterflies. These ones are a bit bigger. Oh, let's see. This is where we cut it out and see. We could put one on the bottom here. Maybe just like that. Two. Nope. So maybe we could just have a little. I need one that I've got two of the same. Oh, there we go. What about these ones? They're not too big, but we could just put them in the two corners just to balance. Let's see. So just not really stick it, just have it floating there. Sort of like that and that. What do we think? Cute. Maybe we'll put a little label out underneath. I think the one at the top could just be by itself. I might stick that one down. Okay, I've done it now. Decision is made. This one, I'm going to put a little label. Where are you, labels? No, not those sorts. Not those ones. They're all a bit big. And they've got other plants on them, so that doesn't work. How's it? Yeah, something like it's a bit darker green, that one. I've used nearly all of the label ones. That's a bit too big, isn't it? Still, it's not quite the right green. It looks weird. And what else have we got? Japanese art script. It looks weird with the Japanese Sanskrit, doesn't it? And we tried the fabric, and they're just they're just stickers. ones that I was cutting out the other day. Oh, and I just noticed there's some all the way down here already cut as well. Oh, that could work. The green, it's not the same, but it's in the same sort of family, so it doesn't look wrong. With our little, yeah, that'll do. I'm not even going to open the box. It'll be like Pandora's box, won't it? Right, whoops. That. Put some glue on the back. And the label's just great. They really just lift. Okay, and then we've got lyrics there. Okay, so we haven't used this because, yeah, I think it's a bit too much. It's too big as well. And I did have a little off a bit when I just used what the wax was left. I just had a little bit like this. That could work, couldn't it? I think I'm adding, and I don't need to add any more. Sometimes simple is just best. Yeah, so I love the way that they used to make envelopes because, you know, I think we need to give it a bit of a scrunch and a wear and a tear on some of the corners, just to make it look that nice where it's been misfolded and stuff. Gets caught when it goes in and out of the pocket. Yeah, that's a good one. There we go. Just give it a bit of loving. It's a well-loved letter. There we go. In you go, well-loved letter. Okay, I think we're going to call that done, because perfect. It still complements the page next. So I am mindful when I'm doing a single page layout that they complement each other, because otherwise, I know they're supposed to be different, but it can look really weird when you. Did I do any other single ones? So here, you know, you've still got the same, and they match, they go together. So we need that happening, and that's staying in there now. Is it? Double checking. It is. Okay, and that little bit of leaf just pokes out, but it doesn't come past the covers, so we don't want it past the covers because that would just get all dog-eared and worn. Oh, I do need to ink the back of it though. I don't want all of that stark white, that'll look weird. There we go. Right, well, there we go. That's today's lyrics, and my lyrics were absolutely everybody. I sang that at the Sydney Olympics, I think. There's my letter. And so when you open it out, that's, you know, when you've had an old letter, or, you know, when your kids come home from school with a really important note, and the teacher's told them to fold it and put it in there, don't lose it. And it's like, you know, shoved into their bag. And it's that's exactly what this looks like. I can remember you coming home, and sometimes the note would be like this big, because my son would try and fold it as much as he could. So, and then I can write on the back of that. And it just gets folded up in the French style of making an envelope from a piece of paper. And then I've got all those little bits. In your pop. Right, well, thank you for joining me today. Absolutely everybody joining me. And I hope you have a lovely Saturday afternoon. And I guess by the time you watch this, it'll probably be Saturday morning, because I keep forgetting Australia's, we're on daylight saving time, so I think we're like 10.5 hours ahead of Greenwich Mean Time. So sometimes I think, oh gosh, you know, you guys will all be watching, and it's probably, you know, a day behind. Anyway, I love my pink roses. Can't go past those. And that's really cute. I did see someone on Pinterest. Actually, it wasn't a someone. It was it wasn't Temu, but something, one of those sort of places where they had a page that was, it didn't have something tucked in there, but it was printed, and it had that across the middle. And I went, oh, I like the roses across the middle. So then I scoured the graphics fairy, and that's how I found this lovely wreath. So, and I'll definitely use the rest of those. I'll cut those out when I finish. So you enjoy your day. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Share it with your friends. And I shall see you tomorrow for, what is tomorrow is grungy. So toodles.